Well, let's cross live then to Brussels. We're going to speak to our correspondent, Dave Keating, who joins us from there. Dave, Theresa May, trying to get her deal, to adapt her deal, if you like, to try and find some way forward. But how is that going and how's that likely to go down there in Brussels?
Well, to say that the early reports about this Plan B are being greeted with some skepticism here would be an understatement. The main way people are reacting are saying, look, who exactly is going to sign up to this renegotiated Good Friday agreement? There are three parties to that agreement: London, Dublin, and Belfast. Now, Belfast, the Northern Ireland government, hasn't really been functioning for 2 years. Ireland has pretty much already said this is a non-starter. And even in London, in the UK, obviously the government is in a bit of chaos and is very split. Now, Ireland's Foreign Minister, Simon Coveney, already came out against this idea and saying that Ireland wants to stick to the EU-UK framework for solving this, and that any attempt at bilateral talks with Ireland are really not going to be okay. Now, Coveney is here in Brussels this morning. He and his 27 other foreign ministers from the EU are holding a regular meeting of EU foreign ministers, and surely this idea for a Plan B is going to be discussed there. Now, I suspect we're going to see foreign ministers emerging from that meeting this morning with some very negative feedback about this idea for a Plan B, and that may feed into what Theresa May says later today. She's due to present that Plan B to the British Parliament at 3:30 UK time, 4:30 our time here on the continent, and it may be that the reaction from those foreign ministers this morning is so negative that she doesn't even attempt to try to sell this renegotiating, redrawing the Good Friday Agreement idea. So we'll see, but I think it's safe to say right now that there is a lot of skepticism about the real viability of this plan.
Dave, thanks very much. Dave Keating, correspondent, joining us live there from Brussels.